Hey guys, we haven't done a new concepts video in a while, so we're just going to be doing one right now. Now, we got Tony back on the channel. You may have seen him before. He's here back. Say hi, Tony.
The last one we did was the Pizza Sim one.
Yeah, it was like 3 months ago.
Which was 3 months ago.
Yeah, we probably have a couple new people. So this is Tony. He draws mystery minis, and he makes animations on his YouTube channel.
Sometimes I draw. I don't know.
Sometimes. Anyway.
Not all the time.
Yeah. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's just get straight into the mystery minis. These are epic. So today's concepts are security breach themed. For wave 2 of the mystery minis, just finishing off all the characters that Funko missed, which were a lot of characters. So let's start off with the first mini, who is not a very interesting one, but he's one that they kind of needed to have. Glamrock Freddy. But this is the upgraded.
Let's hope you actually put him on the screen.
No, I did. Stop making fun of me for last time. I'm better at editing. Whatever.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so here's withered Glamrock Freddy, or not, upgraded Glamrock Freddy.
Nice one.
You can see he's got the Monty claws and the purple bow tie, like after you upgrade him with the voice box and stuff. And for some reason his eyes don't change when you give him Roxy's eyes. Steel cannot explain that. So, yeah, here's upgraded Glamrock Freddy. Not a whole lot to say. He'd basically, if he existed in real life, he'd basically just be the normal Glamrock Freddy Mystery Mini, but repainted. So,
I just realized something.
What?
I didn't put his little ear thing on. This sucks. I have to remake it.
You forgot his ear ring. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, I have to remake it.
Alright, moving on to the next mini, we have Staffbot. So, as you can see, the first thing you may notice is the fact that he doesn't have hands. Tony.
Yeah?
Why doesn't he have hands?
What do you mean?
Good point. Alright, so here's the Staffbot. We tried to translate him into a mystery mini without going too far from his original design, and I think Tony did a pretty good job translating him. He turned out pretty well. I think he looks like a mystery mini enough, but he doesn't look completely like the normal base, which I think is appropriate for such a weird-looking character.
I think what makes him not look like a mystery mini is this is just me, but I think his lack of mystery mini look likeness is the fact that his hands. Anyways.
Alright, thanks for the very compelling input. Now we got Moon Man. Is a 1 in 12. He is, this one went through a lot of design revisions to try to get him to look right. But this final design I'm very happy with, and I think Tony is too. I think he turned out really good. He looks very epic. And, yeah, he's got a croissant moon face. His body is all blue and white and yellow and golden stuff, and he's got his little elf shoes and stuff, and his eyes are red. You know, pretty epic mini, honestly. I think if they did translate him into a mini, this is pretty spot on to how it would look. Now let's move on to the next 1 in 12. We got withered Glamrock Chica. So as you can see on this mini, she's basically the original Glamrock Chica, but she's all cracked up and her beak is missing, which is
Chica, it's broken.
That was such a Sorry, guys. I forgot to turn my Discord on Do Not Disturb. Let's move on. So anyway, she, something you might notice that isn't on her actual design is she has teeth. Well, it would look stupid without teeth. What?
Yeah, it's an improvement,
Yup.
I meant to do that.
Yeah. So anyway, here's withered Glamrock Chica. The colors are all faded and stuff. I think this one turned out pretty decent. Let's move on to the next one. DJ Music Man, who's a 1 in 36. He's very, he's small. But you kind of have to do that because he's got to fit in the little box. So it makes sense. He wouldn't be very big mini, but he would be a very cool one. He'd be epic. He's got all his hands and his legs, and he's got piano key teeth and his headphones and his
He's Mr. Hand.
I don't think we should.
So many.
I don't think we should.
So many.
I don't think we should be saying that. Okay.
Why?
And then you can see the inside of his mouth is glowing purple, which is a detail that I added because Tony didn't, and I didn't feel like bothering him about it. So, anyway.
I didn't even know that happened.
So here's DJ Music Man. He's so cool. He's such a nice fellow, as Freddy would say. Now let's move on to the next mini, Gregory. So, Greg. He's,
Heffley?
Greg Heffley? Yeah, so you may be thinking, man, this doesn't look like a Mystery Mini. 0 out of 10. Well, basically the thought process is that Tony's art style plus other Mystery Mini lines equals this. So,
Yup.
that's basically what he looks like. And I think he turned out pretty good. I like how he drew the hair and stuff. I do think it looks a lot like Gregory, especially the statue version of Gregory. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. Now we got the next mini, which is Vanessa, who's, she's seen some stuff, and she's in the same pose from the statue. Do you have any further input on this one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna play something real quick.
Okay. But take your time. What? Okay. Okay, barely any of that came through the audios, but okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Shattered Roxy. So, as you can see with this one, her hair is all, like, messy. She's all cracked up. Her ears are freaking ruined. She's missing her eyes. She's missing half of her torso. And, yeah, she got pretty beat up. She got jumped by someone. Maybe a 6-year-old. Maybe a 6-year-old with a go-kart. But anyway, I guess next one, Shattered Monty.
Like 12.
Shut up.
This one sucks.
I don't think it sucks. I like him.
It sucks so much.
The only issue with Shattered Monty would be that he wouldn't be able to stand. But like,
I know, but it sucks. That's why it sucks. And I think we should totally scrap this recording, and I should just remake it. Honestly.
It's fine, okay? He doesn't even stand in the game. If you want to display Shattered Monty, you just have him laying on the floor.
Display him right.
Just put him on the floor, you know? Just have him sideways.
Display him the correct way.
Yeah, exactly. So,
The way
here's
our Lord
Shattered
intended.
Monty. Very epic. Pog. Epic. That's what the kids would say, right? Now let's
That's what
move
kids
on.
say.
We got the Alpha Staff Bot, or the Nightmarian Staff Bot, according to the game files, which is stupid!
That's a stupid name!
Yeah! But anyway, here we got the dude, and as you can see, his colors were altered, because we started working on this video before the game came out, and his colors were wrong because they changed them in the final game, or the only shot of him we had back then was the one where the jump scare, which is in way different lighting. So yeah, this is more accurate to the final game's colors, and you can see it says "In Your Dreams" on his chest, and unlike the other staff bot, he has hands!
Hmm?
He
What?
has hands!
I missed something.
What?
Anyways,
he has hands. Now let's move on to the next one. We got Sunman. So, the daycare attendant, whatever you want to call him.
he looks epic!
He looks epic. So, yeah, he's in a very happy pose. It just looks great. I love this one a lot. I like, specifically like the shade of red, how it's like really like maroonish kind of. I don't know. And then he's got the...
Mahogany. Something like that.
Okay. Then we got the glossy white eyes too, and yeah, I think this mini is pretty ballin'. And it's obviously the same mold as the moon one, except it's just altered. So, yeah.
He has a hand up in the air, because he don't care.
Yeah. Now we got the next one, which is Glamrock Helpy, who I really like the design of Glamrock Helpy in the game, because, like, I just think he looks dumb with his little blue suit. That doesn't, I don't know, something about him. But anyway, here's Glamrock Helpy, looking pretty epic, with his little lightning bolt bow tie and stuff.
I really like that one.
Yeah, he's epic. He's also fat, too. Like, that is a big
Yep.
stomach. Now, the 1 in 72 ultra rare mini, we got Golden
Oh my
Glamrock
gosh.
Freddy.
Thumbnail face.
Oh my
That's what it's
god. Golden Freddy plush. So, You may be wondering, why is this the 1 in 72 instead of Burn Trap or something? Well, funny you mentioned that, because now let's move on to the exclusives. Now we got the exclusives. Let's start off with the GameStop exclusives. So, first off with the GameStop exclusives, we have the Blob. Obviously very scaled down, very simplified, because this character simply just would not work as a mini otherwise. But I think he did a pretty good job. I like how all the tentacles and stuff are coming out of him. The wires are very...
tentacles.
I don't know about that one. But anyway...
Why?
The detailing on the wires looks very nice. I like him a lot. He's got his little Fun Time Freddy head. And he has freckles, too.
Yup. Oh, wait, that's not correct. But anyways, let's move on.
Good job, Tony. Anyway,
yep.
You may notice that he doesn't have any parts coming out of him. That's because they'd be too small and they wouldn't really work or look good. So, that's why he's just a blob with nothing on it, besides the Funtime Freddy head. But anyway, here's Blob. He'd be kind of epic. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. Now we got Burn Trap.
Oh my gosh!
Epic William Afton final boss fight. He shows up for 4 seconds, then immediately dies. Amazing.
Let's go.
Amazing boss fight, by the way.
Amazing.
I mean, no flaws. I mean, I can't think of a single bad thing about that boss fight. But anyway, his design's really cool. So at least he's got that for going for him. You can see he's got the William Afton teeth sticking out of the bottom of the mask. He's got his purple glossy eyes. He's got his body, which is all torn to shreds. I just noticed he doesn't have the pelvis piece, but whatever. Yeah.
None of them do.
Good point. Anyway, so he's missing the suit on one of his legs and the bottom of his torso, and yeah, I think the detailing is pretty spot on for this one. Really like how he turned out. Next up, we got the Glamrock Endo, who is, bussin'. I mean, just look at him. He's got that...
Look at him.
He's got a nice little smile. I think we're overdue for another Endoskeleton Mystery Mini. Like, the last one we got was Yendo. I think this guy would definitely be a worthy inclusion. If you're wondering why he's with Burn Trap and Blob, because we need somebody to go with Burn Trap and Blob. Yup, the only reason. So here he is. He's very epic. We chose to do him without the red eyes because something. But yeah, he looks pretty epic. He's got the yellow wires in his torso too, which is a design of him that I really like. I think that looks nice with the gray. But anyway, Blob. Wait, that's not Blob. I was talking about the Endo. Crap. Cut the next mini.
What?
Now let's move on to the Walmart exclusives. Woohoo! So here we got the first one, which is Golden Glamrock Chica, which is one of the other plushies you can get in the game. This would go with the 1 in 72 mini from the base set. And yeah, I'm a really big fan of how he kind of did the face on this one and stuff. I think this looks really good.
This Golden Glamrock Chica is the best mini in this build. What you're saying? That's an indefinite fact.
I agree, because Glamrock Chica is the best. Anyway, moving on. Here we got Roxanne Wolf, who nothing against the mini. I think the mini looks good, but like, it's Roxanne, and I don't like Roxanne. Sorry, Roxanne fans. But anyway, here's Golden Roxanne. She looks pretty cool, I guess, for Roxanne standards. And
this mini actually sucks.
I think it looks alright. I don't know. I think the eyes are a little off.
It's too condensed. Yeah, it's too much.
Maybe you should have, like, slightly lowered the line thickness for the face. Something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It also looks terrible. But anyway.
It looks good enough. I don't know. Then we got Monty. Golden Monty, to be specific. And, I love him. I love his little grin. He looks adorable. He's got his little pants and stuff too. I just love how this thing comes together. I want him.
Personally, he's a little too simple for me.
Yeah, he's very simple, but I think the simplicity helps him out. I think he looks really good.
I don't know.
I think it looks good.
He's kind of mid for me. I don't know.
Thank you, creator of the Mystery Mini, for telling me. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
he's very epic. Here's a very close zoom in of his face. Now let's zoom out a little bit more. Hopefully I remember to do that. Hopefully I remember to do that in editing. So, yeah, let's move on to the Target exclusive. Now let's move on to the Target exclusives. So, yeah, Target stocks FNAF merch again now. They recently started stocking Curse of Dreadbear action figures out of nowhere. They've been stocking books for a while, but they haven't stocked any actual merch for a really long time. So I'm really happy to see them go back to it. So hopefully we'll get some new Target exclusives for new mini waves, because that'd be pretty sick. So yeah, let's start off with the first card exclusive. I can't talk. The sun. The golden sun. So
This mini looks so good.
I know.
I love this mini.
It looks so epic. It looks just like the plushie from the game. As you can see, he's got the cute little grin. He's looking up at something. I don't know what he's looking up at. Something.
Anyways.
And then the body design is more or less the same to the original ones, except it's a lot less detailed because it is a plushie. And not an actual plushie, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, this mini, I really like how he turned out. He looks very, very accurate to the in-game plush, and yeah. Then we got the Golden Moon, who is...
This one is trash.
Yeah, he's a little less epic. I mean...
His eyes are too far apart. You could fit a bus in there.
Yeah.
A couple of them, actually.
I could frickin' like fit a 2-liter in there.
I could park my car there and I'd be comfortable with it.
Doesn't help that he's just got that really weird grin on his face.
It's so big.
He looks like Sid.
Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Looks like Sid from
Who?
Ice Age.
I think, yep. Couldn't have said it better myself.
He also kind of looks like put up the image right now. Tony's not gonna know what this is until the video comes out, but kind of looks like this thing. So
is it gonna be me?
No. So yeah, let's move on.
Mm.
Now we got Mapbot, who is the final exclusive and the final mini in the video. What a way to go out. So
Honestly, it's... Go on, never mind.
Mapbot, as you can see, he has hands, unlike the original Staffbot. He's holding a map in one of his hands. As you can see, he's got his little hat on, he's got his glasses, and he's got his little friggin' yellow vest with an eye on it. Why does it say eye in this vest?
Why does it have an eye on it?
I don't know. Doesn't make sense. I don't get it. If you guys know why he has an... Alright, we're about to do a checklist speed run. Let's go! Okay, don't do that. Okay.
Why?
It's gonna be way too loud. Anyway. First up, we got Glamrock Freddy, who is a 1 in 6. Staffbot, who is a 1 in 6. Moon Man, who is a 1 in 12. Shattered Chica, who is a 1 in 12. Music Man, which is a 1 in 36. Gregory, who's a 1 in 6. Vanessa, who's a 1 in 36. Shattered Roxy, who's a 1 in 12. Shattered Monty, who's a 1 in 12. Alphabot, who is a 1 in 36. Sun, who's a 1 in 24. Helpy, who's a 1 in 24. And Glamrock Freddy Golden Plushie Man, who is a 1 in 72. So, that's the whole checklist. Let's go! Yeah! So anyway, that should be about it for this video. Make sure you go subscribe to why is my dog at the bar right now?